All right, while we have some time, hear people coming, let's talk about something other than the weather. Yeah, it's dripping, foggy, typical California, San Francisco summer weather. But let's talk about something crazy. It's just eating me alive. It's as if the insanity gene is catching us faster and faster. More and more insanity. Not only is it happening in the US, but it's happening in Brazil. Bolsonaro is just awful for the Amazon jungle and any environmental thing. This year we see record deforestation in the first half of 2020. Record. That's worse than last year. Remember when people were all up in arms over the deforestation in the Amazon then? This year, nobody talking much about it. He's being called to protect the Amazon and start to battle these forest fires. Most of the blazes are started by farmers clearing the land for cattle and palm forests. Palm forests are really destroying much of the tropical forests around the world, but nowhere worse than Brazil. So people around the world are calling to have this ended and to protect the Amazon. It's your duty to protect it. You just leave it alone. It doesn't cost you a thing. Unfortunately, a lot of this destruction is also for the hardwoods that come out of the jungles around the world. Most of these hardwoods go to two places, the US and the EU. Well, the Europe, the whole area. I think we're gonna have to move. Well, the wind was getting worse, so I thought I'd come over here instead. So the wealthy people around the world are the ones that are causing a lot of this trouble. And the reason is because they want hardwood floors, hardwood counters, and hardwood cabinets in there. They want hardwood furniture, and so on and so forth, cutting down the forest because it's expensive, and the wealthy are the only ones that can afford wealthy hardwoods, such as what you find in the jungles. The wealthy around the world create 25% more greenhouse gases than the lowest income people around the world. 25% more. That's 15 times higher than lower income people. But what this is causing is temperature rise around the world. There's not enough vegetation to drink up all the CO2 that humans are pumping out. So let's look at the temperature rise since 1850. They have found that most of the forests around the world that are left are the tropics, and that's where most of the deforestation is now taking place. In 2017, 61,000 square miles, or 158,000 square kilometers, were cut down just in 1 year. In just the last 25 years, world forests have shrunk by 502,000 square miles, or 1.3 million square kilometers. How do you know who's doing the most destruction in the forest? Well, that's easy. Just look at the money. It's always look at the money, isn't it? Palm oil markets, 2015, $65,073 billion. In 2021, it's estimated that they will make a profit of $92,840 billion. Now, here in San Francisco, supposedly, there's a mountain lion. Another one that makes 3. It's supposedly in this area where I'm at right now. So I'm sort of kind of looking for it so I can get some video of it as it charges me. But I know exactly what you do with a mountain lion. You smack it on the nose with a stick over and over and over, and it will go away. And you won't cause it to be injured in too bad a way. Same with bears. You smack the nose. With a bear, you just let it fly. With a mountain lion, you know, it's a cat. It's used to running, being scared. So more than likely just booing it will make it run. But just in case, I'm always aware of where I am. I think we'll go up over this way and see what we can find. While we're going over there, you know, the protection of the forests is our responsibility. It may not be the responsibility of the government, because the government, how can they protect a forest? Only the people can. Forests are pride. Some people may not even go in forests or want to be near a forest. They just want to be inside all the time. That's cool, but respect the forest for all the animals and the people that do need the forest. I don't know what the U.S. would do without wood. Everything's built so cheap here. Your homes, everything's just built out of real cheap plywood and 2x4s and some 2x6 and 2x8, but it's very cheap. That's why tornadoes just tear up our houses, and it makes good footage for the news people if we build out of cheap wood instead of out of natural materials such as stone that will last for millions of years. We gotta get going. I'll see you in a minute. We're gonna go up. One more thing to all the people in the U.S. A mask can only work one way, and that's the way you see it here. That doesn't work. This does not work. This does not work. Mask can only work when it's fully over the nose and the mouth. I know a lot of people in the U.S. are having trouble with that concept, so maybe that could help. I kind of doubt it though. I appreciate all the ups, the downs, and the new subscribers, and especially the comments. And until next time.